Hi traders, and welcome to the daily recap show for yesterday, which was Thursday the 14th of April. Now, today's Good Friday and the markets are shut, so I just want to wish everyone a happy Easter before we start. So I hope you're enjoying the long weekend. Take a break from the charts, recharge the batteries, rest the mind, spend some time with the people that you really care about, the things that are really important in life, and then we can hit the markets again next week. So the markets will still be here. So just want to go through yesterday's price action and yesterday's report. So with the FTSE, we said it remained in a range between 75.32 to 42 support and 76.13 to 21 resistance. So we needed to see clear and sustained breaks above 76.13 to 21 to see moves towards the next resistance. And we needed to see clear and sustained breaks below 75.32 to 42 to see moves to the key support areas below. So let's go and have a look at the FTSE yesterday. So, as with the price action for the rest of the week, it's been pretty mid-range, just chopping around in the range. We did have a push down at the open. We held the support above the main support, so around the 75.50 area, and you can see we just sort of chopped around. We had expiry yesterday at sort of 10 past 10. That's what caused this spike up here into this resistance here before it came off again. So that's what caused that spike there. We then came up and we did actually test the 76.13, 76.21 zone in the afternoon session at the US, and we got a beautiful reversal there just above the zone. Again, liquidity grab, we talk about it all the time in these, just popping above the zone, and then we came back. We then actually got a continuation pattern here as well, so you did get a chance to manage a trade into this area and probably book your profits. You got a really nice risk to reward trade just by targeting that zone there. But if you hadn't, then you saw this. This would have been like a reason to sort of like really manage a trade and maybe come out because you've got a continuation pattern there. That said, we did actually hold that zone as resistance a couple of times going into the close as well. And you can see that zone has held into the US session as well later on. Again, another nice reversal pattern here, just taking out that previous high. Liquidity grab again before reversing down, and again just coming back into this support zone here. So we have reached the top of the range. We had a couple of nice opportunities there for a trade yesterday afternoon. Certainly one in session just after the US opened here, which was probably the trade of the day. But again, it just shows the best thing is to show the patience to wait for those outer edges, wait for the extremes of the range, and participate there. We will see what happens Monday. I will not be trading Monday. I will be waiting until Tuesday. The markets are going to be very low liquidity for the whole of the long weekend. So I would suggest coming back Tuesday. These reports and recaps will start again Tuesday. So we'll see what happens in the US session on Monday as to how the markets react to these resistance zones. And then we will have a better opinion of what could happen next week once the markets reopen. So now let's go and take a look at the DAX. Okay, so the DAX, we said, remained choppy as it had done all week without many high probability setups. We said we also had ECB on Thursday at 12:45 with the press conference at 1:30, and what with the long Easter weekend, it will most likely continue. We said we needed a sustained break above the 14,170, 190 initial resistance to potentially see a move higher, but we said if we held that as resistance and gained acceptance below 14,075 to 100 minus support, we may see moves back towards 965 to 985 and then 925 to 945, which was a lower end of the range. So now let's go and take a look at the DAX. Okay, so you can see we got this push down here on the DAX, and the price was very choppy. We did hold this minor support initially at 14,075 to 14,100. Nothing really of high probability setups here, though, to be able to get long for it. And also, as I say, we are choppy. We are just in the middle of the range. Again, we got this push down here into this next support zone. But price just very, very choppy. We did get the spike up here. Again, this was the DAX expiry. We got a spike up into the resistance zone, at the initial resistance zone at 14,170 to 190. That said, we did get a couple of really nice reversal patterns on the DAX. First one here, just taking out the liquidity of the overnight highs. Again, a bit like the FTSE, just pushing down into that next zone of support below. Minor zone, but really nice risk to reward on that trade, even just to target that zone there. We then got another one, exactly like the FTSE, just took out that high, grabbed the liquidity again. So one liquidity grab here, second liquidity grab here, and then a really strong false break signal there as well. This was one just at the US Open. We came down, we did chop around, but noticed impulsive corrective price action, pulled back, held the overnight highs there, and then we got this really strong sell-off. It was after the cash closed, but the level and the zone was still holding really nicely. So a couple of opportunities there on the DAX, very similar to the FTSE from the resistance. And again, just shows the patience to wait for those outer edges. They do provide the most high probability and the best setups for your trading, and having the patience can provide some really good setups. Again, a bit like the FTSE, we are still within the range at the moment, so we will have to wait and see what happens over the weekend in the US sessions and on Monday. But again, we will update with our reports on Tuesday ahead of all the markets reopening again, all in tandem on Tuesday, when the liquidity will hopefully be better and the trading conditions will also be more optimal. So I hope you found this useful. Again, as always, please come join the Keyzone Traders community. Sign up for the Keyzone service. You get all of this completely free. You get the reports completely free before the market opens to help you and add value to your trading. As always, please just come, as I say, sign up and join a great community of traders. So, hope you're all having a really nice Easter break, and we will hit the markets again next week for some more recaps, more reports, and more opportunities. Have a good Easter.